So today is a day that many people were expecting for quite a long time. Today, Stan Lee, the comic book legend, Mr. Marvel himself, has passed away at the age of 95. It's so sad and unbelievable that a man who has inspired so many, or inspired me at least anyway, and made me the man, I was going to say man, but teenager I am today, and shaped my life. You know, without him, Marvel would not be. Without him, so many would be so different, and without him, there would be no MCU, which would go on to inspire me to want to go and become an actor. So, he's even shaped my career path, and he's shaped my life without even knowing it. And I was just watching Comic Book Cast 2's video on this, and he took the camera and he showed around his room and all the Marvel stuff he had in it. And although I can't do that, it just kind of makes me look around and think how, he's not only shaped what is within me, but everything around me too. I look around, I see Marvel canvas, Marvel framed poster, Marvel action figures, Marvel collectibles, Marvel DVDs, Marvel comics, Marvel video games. It's something that's so hard to believe has happened, but I can't help but also feel a little bit relieved, because after the passing of his wife, Stan hasn't really been the same, and it's been upsetting to watch him slowly get sadder and sadder. And a couple of things was going wrong with him lately, and it's just been sad to see him, go from this bright and jovial person, who yells Excelsior, to someone who's so sad in life. And I think I've seen somewhere that he didn't mind dying. It's very sad, but I'm relieved that he's now with his wife in peace. And it's just going to be hard not being able to see him in the cameos, and I dreamed to meet him one day, but and get his signature, but I guess that's never gonna happen now. It was a real dream of mine. To tell him what he's done to so many, what he's done for me, it was like a big fantasy dream of mine to be working on a Marvel film one day, and him turn up and start filming his cameo, and I could meet him and say thank you for this opportunity, and all that's some big pie in the sky thing, big dream of mine. There was this 1% chance that it might happen, that I might meet Stan Lee, that I might be able to tell him that he's done so much for me, and he hasn't even known it all this time. And now, he never will. So I guess that's all that's left to say is Goodnight Stan, and rest in peace. Excelsior.